So this guy, let's call him Dale Gribble. And Gribble has a problem. The police have got him surrounded, and he is not coming out. Why do they have him surrounded? Well, Gribble knows the end is coming at some point, and he wants to be prepared. So one day, he finds a spot like way out in the woods, like an hour away from the nearest road, and he starts building a secret bunker. And he spends a lot of time building this thing. It takes him around 8 years, but he gets it done. And of course, he vlogs the whole thing.
This is something I wanted to do probably since I was a teenager.
But he doesn't upload the vlogs to YouTube or anything, he just sort of films them and saves them. So he builds this bunker and he stocks it with everything he needs for when the end finally comes. Food, water, guns, ammo, vodka. He even builds a little wood-burning stove that he's super proud of. So eventually he starts dividing his time between being in his bunker and living his normal 9-to-5 life with his wife and his adult daughter in the city. And Gribble loves this bunker, so over time it gets harder and harder for him to return to normal life.
It's actually more comfortable for me to think about living out here, robbing banks, pharmacies, just taking what I want.
And at some point, he decides the end is almost near.
I've tried to make it in this world, and it just isn't happening. I'm 40 now, and I am running out of time.
And he comes up with a plan to leave society, and he sets this plan in motion with a final vlog.
It's about 2 weeks before the end. This is going to be my last video till after that.
And his plan involves living in the secret bunker where no one can find him. So he decides to get rid of anyone who could give away his secret location. And one night, he's in his house, and he corners his wife and daughter with a pew-pew, and he unalives them both. Then he rigs the whole house with homemade explosive devices. The plan is to set his house ablaze, which will trigger the explosive devices, which will destroy the evidence that he unalived his wife and daughter. So he sets this fire to his kitchen, and then he leaves to go to his secret bunker. Now back in his neighborhood, a nearby neighbor hears an explosion. They call 911, fire department arrives to put the fire out. And luckily, the fire doesn't make it past the kitchen, so the explosive devices never go off, leaving the bodies of wife and daughter untouched by the flames. And you want to know what else was untouched by the flames? A hard drive containing all of Gribble's vlogs. They also find photographs and a hand-drawn blueprint of the secret bunker. All of these things give police clues to the area where his bunker's located. So they go and they search that area. It takes them about 6 days, but they can smell smoke from Gribble's wood-burning stove that he built. And they eventually find boot prints that lead them to the bunker. So now police got him. They call in reinforcements and they got his bunker surrounded. And Gribble is not coming out. Now police know they can't just rush in. They watched his vlogs. They know he stockpiled a ton of pew-pews in there. So they notice a makeshift window open and they shoot a gas canister in it hoping he'll come out. But he doesn't come out. Then they throw a grenade near the bunker hoping it'll scare him out. Still, he doesn't come out. Now, this standoff between Gribble and police lasts 22 hours before they finally rush in. Now, in his vlogs, Gribble talked about what he would do if he ever got caught.
I do have my escape, and that's death. And I'm okay with that.
And that's what he does. He pew-pews himself before police can actually get to him. And to this day, it's still not entirely clear what the end he thought was coming and why he did what he did. And this all happened in North Bend, Washington, so shout out to Washington.